In the vast and untamed wilderness, where the rules are written only by nature and survival is the ultimate goal, two powerful forces stand apart from the rest: the legendary Alabai dog and the untamed wolf. Both have fascinated humans for centuries, each representing different sides of the same primal coin. The Alabai, also known as the Central Asian shepherd dog, is the product of thousands of years of selective breeding by humans to protect flocks and property from some of the deadliest predators of the wild. The wolf, on the other hand, is nature's own creation, a perfect balance of power, intelligence, and instinct, honed over millions of years of evolution to dominate as an apex predator. When these two meet, the encounter is more than just a fight. It is a collision of heritage, purpose, and survival instinct. The Alabai is no ordinary domestic dog. Originating from the harsh steppes and mountains of Central Asia, this breed has been a constant guardian for nomadic herders, standing between their livestock and the predators that roam the wild. A mature male Alabai can weigh between 70 to 90 kilograms and stand over 30 inches tall at the shoulder, giving it a commanding presence that few animals dare to challenge. Their massive muscles, broad head, and powerful jaws are not just for show. They have been tested in real battles against wolves, bears, and human intruders alike. Their thick double-layer coat protects them from both extreme cold and dangerous bites, while their fearlessness has been ingrained through generations of life-or-death encounters. An Alabai does not run from danger. It charges toward it, especially when defending its territory or the herd it has sworn to protect. The wolf, however, is a very different kind of fighter. While generally smaller than the Alabai in sheer size, the wolf is built for speed, endurance, and deadly efficiency. A gray wolf can weigh between 40 to 60 kilograms, but every muscle in its body is designed for survival in the wild. Wolves possess some of the most powerful jaws in the canine family, capable of producing over 400 pounds per square inch of bite force, enough to crush bones cleanly. What truly sets wolves apart is their intelligence and adaptability. They are strategic hunters that use teamwork when in packs. But even when alone, a wolf knows how to read its opponent, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Every move is calculated to minimize risk, because in the wild, a serious injury could mean death from starvation. When comparing the physical strengths of both, the Alabai clearly holds the advantage in mass and raw power. In a direct clash, the shepherd dog's sheer bulk and strength could overpower a lone wolf, especially if it manages to pin its opponent early in the fight. But the wolf has its own advantages. It is lighter, faster, and can outlast many enemies with its incredible stamina. While an Alabai is a powerhouse in short bursts, a wolf can keep up a fight and retreat strategy for as long as needed, using its speed to wear down an opponent. In an endurance-based battle, this could potentially turn the tide in the wolf's favor, especially if the fight takes place in terrain that favors agility over strength. Bite force is another critical factor in such a showdown. Both the Alabai and the wolf are among the strongest biters in the canine world. The wolf's bite is specialized for hunting, precise, fast, and lethal, often targeting the neck to collapse the windpipe or sever the spinal cord. The Alabai's bite, on the other hand, is designed for gripping and overpowering, locking onto an opponent and refusing to let go until the threat is neutralized. In a direct confrontation, both have the ability to inflict devastating injuries with just one well-placed bite, making their fights dangerous and unpredictable. Perhaps the most interesting difference lies not in their bodies, but in their minds. Wolves are survivors above all else. They fight when necessary, but they also know when to back off. This isn't cowardice, it's intelligence. An injured wolf cannot hunt effectively, and in the wild, that can be fatal. The Alabai, by contrast, is bred for unwavering defense. Even when outmatched, an Alabai will not retreat as long as it perceives a threat to its herd or owner. This fearless, some might say stubborn, mentality makes it both a hero and a high-risk fighter, willing to put its life on the line without hesitation. So, what happens if these two meet in the wild? In reality, most encounters between Alabais and wolves happen near human settlements or livestock pastures, and often, the mere sight and bark of a fully grown Alabai is enough to make a lone wolf reconsider its approach. Wolves are smart and prefer easy prey. Challenging a dog that rivals them in size and strength is rarely worth the risk. However, if the wolf is desperate, injured, or part of a pack, the dynamics change dramatically. Against multiple wolves, even the most powerful Alabai would be in serious danger, as wolves excel at coordinated attacks, striking from multiple angles to exhaust and disable their opponent before delivering a killing blow. It's also important to note that throughout history, Alabais have usually worked in groups rather than alone. Shepherds often keep several of these dogs together to guard large flocks, And in such cases, wolves are almost always driven away before a fight turns fatal. In a one-on-one scenario without human interference, both the Alabai and the wolf have the potential to kill the other. But the Alabai's sheer size and breeding for direct confrontation give it a slight advantage, while the wolf's wild instincts and agility make it an unpredictable and dangerous opponent. In the end, there is no clear champion in this ultimate showdown. The Alabai dominates as a guardian of domesticated life, standing as a living shield against threats. The wolf reigns as a master of the wild, unmatched in cunning and survival skills. While the idea of their clash captures the imagination, the truth is that such fights are rare, because in nature, survival matters more than victory. Each is a king in its own world, and their rivalry, whether real or imagined, remains a testament to the power, resilience, and timeless connection between humans, dogs, and the wilderness. If you enjoyed this showdown, hit like, subscribe, and join us for more epic battles from the animal kingdom. If we missed any important points or if you have something to add, don't hesitate to drop your thoughts in the comments. Your feedback matters to us, and we'd love to hear your perspectives, suggestions, or any extra insights you'd like to share. Let us know your thoughts.